This game says to have friends, but yet again, I still have none. None to stop me from burning, none to stop me from freezing, and once again, none to stop me from going insane.
I want to cry. Genuinely, I want to cry.
If you haven't watched the first 100 days, I'd recommend you do that now. But if you have, then this is how I played 200 days of Don't Starve Together. I resumed back on day 101, with past me deciding to do a little bit of sabotage.
Oh crap, I'm about to starve. Oh my god.
However, I know me, and you know me, and that I'm not actually capable of sabotaging anything. But as my first few seconds back into the game was me almost dying, I straight away looked at the options that might keep me alive, and made myself the Telltale Heart, which if used correctly, would revive me if I died.
I want to go on an adventure, I think.
But the game kind of had other ideas.
Oh, I'm getting attacked. Why? Why on the first day back, man?
This time taking the fight away from the base like a smart person.
Go. Chester, you're gonna have to take some hits.
With the fight going pretty swimmingly, I then got told by chat that the Telltale Heart was absolutely useless, so I had to look into different options and came across the meat effigy. And because I had a scrap with a bunch of monkeys a few days ago, I had a lot of beard hair. Before I made it though, I headed straight into the caves to retrieve some light bulbs, as chat had told me another very important thing.
To test this out. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god.
Yep, light bulbs were able to refuel my miner's hat, so I had 3 spare lying around for absolutely no reason. I then mined some more ice to be given an even bigger revelation.
Right. What? Oh my god, ice goes in. Plus, meatballs. Let's see. I'm high. Oh my god.
Yes. And with being a bit too overexcited about the ice, I made the meat effigy. But I thought I may as well hold on to it until I was about to die. Yeah, I know. Afterwards, I was told that the Pig King needed something to hold up his coats. What? And for the measly gift of a coat hanger, I was gifted 4 gold. I then headed out to collect as much ice as possible, because with it as filler, how could I ever starve? Also giving Jimbo a quick visit as I was out and about.
So my plan is, I think I'm just going to go up here and explore up over here.
Now, I still didn't have the Vault Goat horn, so I wanted to explore to see if there was any biomes I had missed.
Hello, fishman.
And because I had the fear of the unknown, I took down the fishman quickly, before getting chased by another one, which took me to a new location.
Back down here, teetering junk pile. Oh my.
And I found something quite interesting.
Wobot. Broken Wobot.
The junk piles allowed me to go dumpster diving, so I took advantage, rummaging around, but I didn't really find anything else useful. So I carried on heading north, which just happened to be a massive tentacle-infested swamp biome.
I don't need. I see the rummage. Oh my god.
And I ended up freezing along the way, so it was back to the junk pile to warm up.
So next, down this way?
Before heading down though, I took a little pit stop at my mining outpost to make some icy meatballs.
Oh, there's not even much down here either.
And with the whole continent explored, that meant there was only one option left.
So I'm gonna have to sail somewhere.
So I made my way back to base, making myself the ice flingamajig. The machine is more for summer, and you'll see why when we get there.
Like, what? What's this? A bright shade sword. Get me that.
After my little gander at the crafting menu, I spotted something interesting on the map.
Wait, what is that chest?
So, as I'm a sucker for treasure, I went to check it out.
Oh. Alright, let's lure him away.
And inside the glowing chest, I picked up some gunpowder and a terrarium. I then spotted a message in a bottle, so I made the kelp patch to help retrieve it.
No, I need a paddle. I have a message in a bottle. Read. What the? Oh.
Yep, the message in the bottle had located an island on the map for me, making my desire to set sail even stronger. However, once it turned night, I got told to plop down the terrarium.
Oh.
And was given the option to activate it, but decided against it for now, as I did not feel ready for whatever happened after.
Bop, bop. It is springtime, baby.
And with it being springtime, guess what's back? The rain. But the rain can't stop me from ransacking Maxwell's statue, which allowed me to craft the commander's helm once again, giving me enough confidence to do what I couldn't do the other night.
Right, let's do it a little bit away from my base because my walls.
And once it was activated, it shot up a massive beam of light.
Oh, there's a light. You feel an evil presence watching you.
With the Eye of Terror's burning gaze turning towards me.
Go!
So I got stuck in, with getting a good few hits in until he fled. Seems the Eye of Terror was actually terrified of sunlight. And with knowing this information, I felt a bit more confident. So while I waited till nightfall, I was told to put some sticks in the crock pot. Steamed twigs. Here you go, dude. Feeding Freddled for the first time. But that wasn't enough to let me ride him.
Nope. One steamed twigs didn't work.
And then my plan for tonight got shattered into pieces.
Oh, and the hounds are turning up. Why? Why now?
So I turned off the Terror Cube and was forced to take down the Hellhounds instead, with it going a lot quicker than I thought. So I turned the Terror Cube back on.
Go. Oh, the Catcoon's involved. Go, Catcoon. No. How long does this guy take to die?
With the fight taking the entire night, and I had taken quite a beating, a big enough one to even scare me into placing down the meat effigy.
Bro's so strong.
With daybreak being my saving grace. Now, since I had fed Freddled once, it looked like he lost the ability to feed himself, as now he was just begging for food.
Oh, you smelled the fistful of jam, dude. You can have it.
I then decided to make myself the freshwater fishing rod and used it on the pond next to my base.
Fish. We're fishing people. Oh, I did it too early.
With it being about time, I finally learned.
Aha! Fish. Freshwater fish.
Afterwards, I decided to check on the condition of my boat.
Spinning around. Get out of my way.
And without any warning, I was heading out to sea.
No. Oh, God damn it. I need crap. Oh, crap. No. What?
And this is why you at least prep a little bit beforehand. So to fix up the boat, I had to sprint to find a bee stinger, which allowed me to craft the boat repair kit, and I patched up the hole in my ship before it capsized. I then grabbed some more light bulbs before sailing out once again.
We're out at sea.
And this time, I didn't crash in the first few seconds, with the goal of making it to the island the bottled message said to get to. However, it wasn't smooth sailing for long, as there was an even more dangerous sea out there.
So... Oh, I don't like the look of that. Yeah, turn around.
And with that, the boat had sprung another leak, so I made for land once again.
Oh my God, I'm going too far out. Made it from there to there. But at least I now know there's an ocean. Like, there's a border on the ocean. Oh, thank God it's a moonlit day. Oh, I've got 2 leaks. Oh, the boat's going down.
Now, you're probably wondering what happened to my other bee stingers I just got a minute ago. I did use them to make boat repair kits, I just repaired the boat with them instead of the leaks. I had, however, already accepted the fate that the boat was kind of going down.
Yeah, it breaks apart. Yeah, goodbye, boat.
So it was time to make a new one.
Relocating the boat down here. Means I can run down here. I can get some gold on my way.
And this would mean it would be in a much better spot to make it to the island I wanted to go to.
Dude, I'm starving myself here. Hold up. Stop your begging.
Also, at some point while I was out at sea, Freddled must have snuck someone in for a little hanky-panky, as there was a baby beefalo running around.
Is this guy just doing laps? What is he doing? Like, he's just running up and down. Chill out, man.
Luckily, I was already in a position to start setting up a new boat, so I plopped it down and started to attach a few attachments.
We are breeding. We are making an army.
Before learning that I could also salvage some of my resources from my shipwreck, which allowed me to create the mast and steering wheel, and was able to depart for the island once more, where I finally learned I could just close the sail to make myself go slower. That didn't, however, stop me from crashing.
Oh, that was lucky.
Now, the sea is quite a dangerous place, where it makes you forget the vital parts of the game.
I'm stuck out at sea. Oh, I've screwed up. I've screwed up.
Yep, I forgot about my sanity.
Has it got a sea creature? Oh my God.
A sea creature that had very long arms.
Ow.
So it was another mad dash back to land.
Got 1 kelp. What the hell is this? I don't have the time for this.
I did, however, make it back without dying or crashing, and was able to restore my sanity before the imaginary monsters got to me. However, while I was gone, Freddled didn't seem like he wanted to discipline his kids.
Get your kids in control, Freddled.
I then grabbed some gold from the gold biome and mined my first petrified tree.
Until you guys tell me. So I can mine it. What? It's crazy.
And decided it was maybe time to make myself the sewing kit. I was also kind of in the middle of a food crisis, but I did remember that fishing was a thing, and that allowed me to make my first batch of fish sticks. I then took on some spiders to steal their silk, which was the last item I needed to make the sewing kit.
It does have thingy, but umbrella. So. Oh my god, up to 84. Oh, that's insane.
I then came up with an ingenious idea.
It's a sail again. Easy. Why is this still spinning around? Am I able to put a chest on here? I can. Yeah.
And with this revelation, I made myself the icebox as well, and got some charcoal so I could get a crock pot. And I was able to turn this mediocre ship into a mighty vessel that could take on the seas.
Just spinning around. Oh yeah. There we go. Look at this mighty vessel. Sorry, let's get that out of the way.
This is also where I learned that planks could repair the ship.
That I can use planks, right, to repair. I can. And how much does it repair? Oh, it goes to top. Oh my god.
I was then greeted by a meteorite shower while on my way to open up a new sinkhole where I grabbed some light bulbs, which is when I kind of got distracted from my main goal.
I kind of want to explore now.
And I came across something unusual.
No, I'm not ready for a fight.
So to be able to slay the demon, I brought him into the sunlight.
Why was he so easy to kill?
And the exploration continued, where I came across some slurtle mounds, a slurper, and a bunch of evil shadows.
Oh my god.
And with my exploration, I was able to connect both sunken mine entrances. However, I wasn't stopping there though.
What's this?
And after I examined the red mush tree and spiglamite and decided not to touch anything, chat decided to chime in.
Good for gems. Say no more.
So I headed back and started to mine the spiglamite, which is when I got my first fossil fragments. I also mined another one and got a blue gem, before I ended up invoking the wrath of some cave spiders who seem to have crossbred somehow with armadillos.
Go on, dude. Get out your shell.
I did, however, decide, yeah, that was enough for one day and returned to my spinning boat, before randomly stumbling across some holiday cheer. Then I furred the sails and set off for the mysterious island.
We wanna... No. We wanna go this way. No!
And on my voyage, I spotted another weird creature.
What the hell is that?
But I managed to make it to the island unharmed.
Oh, I jumped it. Loon tree. Who are you?
On the island, I was greeted with some weird trees and seashells. So as I knew I would be collecting a lot of new things, I decided to offload some of my items into my chest. Then I chopped down the loon tree before coming across a house.
Build hermit home.
The hermit didn't seem to be home, but something was demanding 10 planks, a firefly, and 10 of a resource I had no clue about. And once day broke, someone came out.
Hello? Be ye a sea witch?
It seems the old hag wasn't very fond of me, as she attacked my mighty vessel with a fishing rod while shouting to go away.
Oi! Probably I'm not quite as good at this as I used to be. Are you trying to get rid of... no, you're just fishing.
But I kinda put it down to her being senile, and apparently blind. I then explored the rest of the island, but it was actually quite tiny, so there wasn't much to grab, which meant now that I had checked it out, I was ready to set sail once more, right into a bunch of rocks.
I am in dodgy I'm heading the wrong way. Stop! Oh well.
Luckily, the ship was unharmed, so I started to devise my next plan.
I want to find this oasis, so I'm going to go around the coast, I think, and go around this way afterwards.
I did, however, need to get my sanity back first, which meant it was flower picking time and also time for a little nap in the siesta lean-to. But summer was now in full swing, which meant I had to mine some rocks to get some niter to make myself an emergency endo fire pit. Now, do you remember last summer where I thought I could use the thermal stone but couldn't work out how? Well, I was actually right, as if you stick it in the icebox, it cools down.
Message in a bottle.
All the way over there? Jesus Christ. Also, I was kind of struggling to work out how to get the deck illuminator working. I then travelled along the coast in search for an oasis I had been told about, while my crockpot decided to burn up. So I grabbed some materials from the shore and placed down an endothermic fire pit, as well as a replacement crockpot. Then I came across something amazing.
Drop. Bolt goes! Sorry, I need to throw the anchor. Bolt goes!
Yep, I had finally found the thing I had been looking for this entire playthrough. vault goats. However, I did end up crashing in my excitement, so I quickly repaired that before heading over to get a closer look.
Hey guys. Ooh. What?
It seemed at the moment there was a sandstorm brewing in the Oasis biome, but because I came so far, I threw caution to the wind.
How do I see in the desert?
There was something else that could stop me though.
Oh, I'm burning. Oh, I left my stone. I left my thermal stone. I don't want the umbrella. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Get me on, get me on, get me on, get me on. Get on, get the fire, get the fire, get the fire. Whew. Alright, we're alive.
Now that it was evening, I thought maybe the storm would die down a little, but I was wrong. And with being blind, I stumbled across something very dangerous.
Right here. Ow. Ow. No, 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 no. Get me away, get me away, get me away, get me away, get me away.
And with being so low, I ran for my life. And luckily, the clockwork bishops didn't chase. So basically, I used my boat as a bridge and sprinted back to base.
I also cannot burn. Not even a second.
Forgetting I had spider glands that could just heal me.
You know what? This is why having a chat is good.
So I was able to make it back to base under less duress, and I slept in the siesta lean-to to heal up. Then I made my way back to the desert. And you know how I said I fully explored the continent? Well, I hadn't.
So there's a lake.
What? What? You're joking me? There's been a connection this entire time. Oh, why am I so stupid? Why didn't I explore the whole map? Yep, I've been able to get to the vault goats this entire time, and safe to say I was quite pissed off, but that quickly dwindled when I came across a safe patch in the desert.
Salmon Lake. Perhaps a sword-wielding maiden lies beneath.
Also, there was a kind gentleman who decided to leave behind his straw hat when he died, but I was kind of low on food, so it was time to fish.
How do I deal with this wind? Anyone got ideas? How do I deal with this?
And headed back to my boat to find it spinning again.
That will help me with the desert.
Why is it spinning? Why do I keep...
Screw it. I'm going to leave it spinning. I can't believe... Nah, I'm still can't believe there's been a connection this entire time and I've just been dumb.
I decided I needed to brave out the sandstorm, as surely somewhere there was a way to counter it.
Once I get ice...
An ice biome?
What? Hi? Can you stop this? Can you stop all this?
And after pleading with the antlion, I pretty much uncovered the biome without finding a trace of what I needed to do. So it was back to fishing.
Oh, what was that?
And I ripped open the crumpled package and found myself a red crown. And for those who don't know, it's a Court of the Lamb reference. I then fished up another package and inside was...
Waterlogged one-man band blueprint. Even crazy musicians amass a following.
Which made me realise that I had to get blueprints to unlock certain items. But before I could do anything else, my fishing rod broke. So it was time to head back to the mainland.
I think I've got a fish. I think I've still got a fish. I'm looking at the map one more time. There's nothing here that says to me, other than the Oasis or the Maxwell statue. Well, this Donny, but I can't attack him. We've already said about the lion. I can't attack. Maybe I need to... I might inspect the Maxwell statue. Maxwell statue again. I just want this horn.
I then got some sticks to make another fishing rod, heading back to the Oasis to fish some more, which got me looking into the crafting menu.
Armor. Sand. Oh my god! Oh my god! This thing must be discovered on your own.
Yep, there was a thing called desert goggles, which just needed fashion goggles and pigskin, which I already had back at base.
Right, okay. I'm gonna try that.
So while prepping for my trip back, I ended up learning something new.
Aha, so you can extinguish it.
And once back, I made the
desert. Some things must be discovered on your own. Does this mean I need to, So I can't make it right now. Which is fine. Does this mean I just need to fish up some blueprints?
Yep, exactly that. But while my brain was still processing what I was meant to do, the dogs decided to return.
Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Fling!
with the ice flingamajig extinguishing the fires that were in its range. However, the crock pot once again didn't make it. Also, my meat effigy didn't make it either, so once the danger was finally over, I headed into my siesta-lean 2.
Why does the giant pick now? Get out, get out, get out! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you see what chaos happens? Why I never make any progress.
After that little rant, I spent practically the whole day just recovering.
And getting myself some Volt goat horns. Wait, why is it waking me up? I lost my tent! Oh, come on!
FYI, the tent had gone down a few days ago, I just didn't notice.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. The hounds will never kill me.
With all the chaos over though, I rebuilt the crock pot, and while I was trying to sort out my meat effigy replacement, my berry bushes set on fire, with the ice flingamajig out of range. So I tried to combat it myself, but the burning sun ended up winning in the end, and I conceded that the placement of my flingamajig wasn't the best.
My Christmas tree! My crock pot! No! I want to cry. Genuinely, I want to cry.
I wasn't going to let my emotions get the best of me though, and I got straight back to work, almost killing myself immediately.
What was I going to do? I as long as I could make this, I'm happy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep, I kind of forgot that the meat effigy took 40 health, leaving me with just 4. So that meant when the sun rose, it was straight back into the siesta lean 2 for the 3rd time in a row, hoping this time I could actually heal without issues. And guess what? Nothing happened. I was able to make it back to full health. The siesta lean 2 did decide that it was time to peace out though, leaving me with no healing options left. But now, as I wasn't in impending doom anymore, I headed back to the Oasis and decided I just needed to chill out and do some fishing, with the hopes of fishing up the desert goggle blueprints.
It's nice and relaxing.
But like many things, it just didn't go to plan.
Why are you coming for me now?
That was the only thing that scared me though, and I spent not 1, not 2, but 3 days fishing trying to get these goddamn blueprints, and on the dawn of day 146, autumn arrived.
No.
But I had 1 crumpled package left unopened.
Oh my god, we got it on the last one! Desert goggle blueprints! Yes!
Thing is...
You're joking though! They're not useful! They're not needed! I've got no phenom! This is... What was the point? This is bollocks, man.
Yep, the last 3 days went down the drain just like that, and I was furious. There did happen to be an upside though.
Get me this gold boat. Get me this gold horn. Hello guys. I hope you all don't attack me. Are you gonna like? Oh, do you all run away?
So I had to corner one.
Got him. We've got one. We've got one.
However, I needed to get 2 to make the Elding Spear, so I took down a few more until another one dropped and headed straight back to base.
Here we go. It's been done. We've got the Elding Spear. We have it. I've got to look in. I've got to zoom in.
And with having the Elding Spear, I made myself some log armor and went to test it out on the mightiest beast of them all, frogs. And after, I went back into the sunken mines to the red mush tree biome as I wanted more gold. At some point during the trip, my sanity had drained, so it was back to the surface to relax and do some flower picking, while this pigman slept peacefully on the grass. After, I decided it was time to end the peaceful moment with making 2 commander helms, as I wanted to truly test out the potential of the Elding Spear.
Thing around. Do I have like an ability? Oh my god, what? Oh, that's cool.
So, with this new feature unlocked, I switched the Terra Cube back on.
Cool. This on. Chester, do your own thing. We're going in. Got armor. The Eye of Terror. Oh. That was anticlimactic. Where's the Volt? Is this spear just so overpowered? What?
It seemed that we kind of weakened him in the previous fight, but I wasn't complaining as I picked up my reward of the eye mask.
Quit. What does it do? Feed this hungry eye to... Absorbs 80% of damage? Holy... What?
I just hadn't realised that my commander's helm did the exact same amount of absorption.
Anyway, I've got a new objective to go for. Where's the Spider Queen?
Which also turned out to be easier than expected.
Oh, it's down. Spider Queen's down. Spider hat. Hey, dude.
I did then say something that I would consider taboo.
This game's just weirdly become so much easier.
The good thing about the spider's hat is that it commands the spiders. So now I was able to farm a bunch of silk while amassing myself an army. However, I didn't want the entourage, so I kinda swiftly murdered them. And before night fell, I restored my tent back to its former glory. Also burning some trees to make like my 6th crockpot of the playthrough. And spent the rest of the day doing something unimaginable for me, fixing my storage placements.
Thank you. Why has the crockpot got eyes? Guys, the crockpot's got eyes.
I then made myself some monster lasagna for something I kind of ignored for quite a while.
Hi, my guy. Yeah.
Yep, I decided instead of a massive spider entourage, I'll just chill out with a cute hellhound puppy. And as I may or may not have forgot to name him, I'll give you guys the honor. I then decided to betray Chopper and attacked a reindeer, as I wanted to see what they dropped. But as they can sprint to the ends of the earth, I couldn't be asked to chase them down. So I made my way over to the desert as I wanted to check something out.
Question is, am I ready to take... Oh, the worm's gone because it's not summer. Got it.
Meaning the only time to take him on was summer, which meant getting the desert goggles wasn't actually in vain. I had decided on another goal, however, and that was to set up a base in the Oasis. So I placed down the endothermic fire pit and a normal fire pit.
Actually, what I want to try now is this. Damn.
And with completely missing the bird, I decided to go against the power that gave me this weapon.
Oh, I did it on the wrong things. I forgot their Volco horns. They're the ones who want the electricity.
During the night, however, the hounds decided to attack, so I was actually able to test the spear out.
Oh, look at that! Oh, absolutely destroyed them.
Then I set sail once more as I heard a rumour from chat that there was a mysterious moon island I was yet to visit.
Driftwood. 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 There's a lot of driftwood.
And by a lot, this guy was hoarding like a whole stack of 20, so he's going to be devastated when he returns. And eventually, I sailed over into a patch of icebergs, so I mined one up for crockpot fodder, and then came across a shipwreck with a chest on board. And inside the chest was a captain's tricorn and the starcaller's staff.
So what's this? Oh my god. What?
Yep, now I had been given the power to call upon a dwarf star. And this is a power I should never really be given, because as you can see, I'm a man who can't even steer a boat properly.
Yeah, I knew that was about to happen.
So, with my boat springing a leak once again, it was another mad dash back to shore, where I crashed into a second and third one along the way.
Run. Run it, run it, run it.
And when I found the bees, I took their stingers before they could even buzz.
Oh, look at this! Oh my god. They can't handle the sauce.
But even if the bees can't handle the sauce,
Please let me in the ocean. Please still be afloat. Please still be afloat.
the boat couldn't handle the leak.
No. No.
So I chopped down some trees at the Oasis to make another wooden raft, which at least allowed me to recover some of my materials. Then I decided it was time to head back into the caves and opened up a brand new sinkhole. Hello.
Okay. He spotted me. I think he spotted me. Commander's home.
Luckily though, the nightmare ware was all chained up, but me being me, what do you think I decided to do?
This is such a bad idea.
The thing that luckily saved my ass was that my pickaxe wasn't strong enough to break down the pillars.
But dude, I can't do much right now. I tried. You saw I tried to bring you out.
So I left the nightmare ware to its fate.
What's that noise? What's this? It's a giant tentacle.
And again, like anything, my first instinct was to attack.
Ooh. Ow. You all can't handle the tentacle. Oh, I one-tap them though.
And took down the big giant tentacle, with it retreating back into its hole.
Could just do like that. Got it. Oh. Jump in big slimy pit.
With my health currently not that high, I actually decided against jumping in, and opted to look into a way to take down the pillar for the nightmare ware, which is when I came across the fuel-light pickaxe, which needed 2 fuel-light chunks, a gold pickaxe, and a gold axe. After, I got a bit too cocky, as for some reason I wanted to take down another spider queen without my helmet.
Wait, I died?
What? which meant I got to test out my meat effigy for the first time. And after, I had to wait for the Spider Queen to stop spawn camping my items, but once the camper was gone, I was able to rebuild the meat effigy straight away, forgetting to look at my health once again. So I decided, yeah, let's go for round 2. But because the Spider Queen had plenty of healers, I was struggling to make a dent.
It's the healer ones, man. I just can't take them down.
Eventually, the Spider Queen seemed to have got bored of the fight, so she decided to terrorize me in a different way and just turned herself into a spider's nest right outside my base. But even with her gone, I couldn't deal with the healing spiders, so I backed off, which created a new issue.
My base is going to get overrun.
However, that wasn't the only issue I was dealing with here, as I was very low on hunger and unable to get to my icebox. So I went south and killed some catcoons instead. And during the night, I did a raid on my base to grab some marble and beefalo hair, and set up camp at one of my other outposts, while I recouped and grabbed some gold to make the commander's helm once more. Also making a masonry oven because why not, and also made the alchemy engine for the outpost, which allowed me to create the gold pickaxe for the first time. I then headed over to the Oasis to pick up all the trinkets I had fished up back in summer, as I was told if I handed them all over to the Pig King, I would get a nice reward. Also picking up some holiday cheer from my recovered shipwreck, and made myself some roasted turkey in the masonry oven.
Can't I eat it?
What? However, without a festive table, I wasn't able to eat it. So with that disappointment, it was time to head back to recover my base from the spiders. And once I started to use my brute strength instead of my lightning attack, vanquishing the spiders became a lot easier. And to offer my condolences for the Pig King getting caught up in the attack, I went over bearing gifts.
Well, what the hell?
But now I was starting to shiver, which meant winter was back, meaning only one thing.
No way is he back already.
Yep, the Deerclops. And the Deerclops decided he wasn't going to be here on friendly terms, and attacked Freddle, and I couldn't take that standing up. So the commander's helm went on, and I went straight in for the kill. And this time, things went a lot smoother with the Elding Spear.
Pop. Pop.
However, it did also take like a lot longer, with the fight carrying on throughout the night.
Just not ready to take him. There we go.
And with him down, guess what I had back? The Deerclops eyeball.
Eye umbrella, sticks and bone shards.
I had the sticks, I just needed to get some bone shards. But luckily, I had died a few times around the base, so I got my trusty hammer out and smashed down my own corpse, which allowed me to make the eye umbrella. Then, during the night, the hounds returned, so I shoot them off while trying to decide what my next objective should be.
Axe. I want to find this. I want to find the ancient structure.
But with that being the goal, I needed to do a little bit of prep first. So during the night, I shaved Freddle's children for their beefalo hair, and went to attack the walrus camp just west of the base as I wanted to get myself the walking stick.
Hello guys.
However, the walrus is a big sniping scaredy cat, which meant things didn't exactly go my way.
Get this on and run. I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. What? How did he snipe me?
And that meant I had to use my meat effigy to revive myself once again. When revived though, I sneakily yoinked my items back, and this time made the commander's helm before going back into battle against penguins. Then, during the night, I tried to work out if I could even repair Wobot, but in the end I gave up and headed back down into the caves.
Ow. 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 They're flinging poo at me. My bad. I didn't even mean to get you involved.
And I actually got chased out the caves by the poo-flinging monkeys, which kind of sullied my honour. Also, each poo that connected drained my sanity like a lot. And to be honest, I don't blame Wilfred for this one, because that would rattle me in real life as well. Also, picking winter to go down into the caves isn't the best move, because freezing is also a major concern. But luckily, chat to the rescue, and by chat I mean Paul, as he reminded me that I had the Starcaller's staff.
Have it on me? Oh, I do. Does that heal, like, warm me up though? Oh, it does.
I then picked some flowers to recover my sanity from the poo flinging session, before practically spending the rest of my day taking my time to heal up, deciding this time I'd do a night raid on the walrus, taking the frost hound first before charging down the main man himself.
The sad thing about that is he didn't drop it. Again.
Yeah, sadly he didn't drop the walking stick, so it turned out to be a pointless endeavour. That meant I was back into the caves to try and explore further than I had before.
How do I jump across to get it? Oh, I'm freezing.
However, again, the cold was making it a lot harder, so while trying to warm up, I shared campfire stories with Monty the monkey.
Up this way, do we say?
Thing is, I didn't actually know what I was looking for, and also didn't know if I was heading in the right direction, which meant it was time to retreat, and started to prep as a full moon was soon upon us. And remember that moonstone I repaired in the first 100 days? Well, we actually had what we needed to activate it, the Starcaller's staff, and I was able to insert it into the platform. Now all I had to do was wait around for the full moon, but as that was now coming, I started a forest fire for light, forgetting the full moon would actually give me the light I needed. However, like most things, I ended up being wrong, because it wasn't even a full moon tonight.
It's not a full moon, we've been baited, it's gonna be tomorrow.
So it was back down into the caves, and that took a bit longer than expected, because when I got out...
Yep. Okay, we're heading. We're going for it.
The full moon was here. However, I was a little bit too late.
What's happened?
As it seemed whatever wanted to attack wasn't patient enough to wait for me to arrive. So I repaired the moonstone as quickly as possible and activated it once more. And the only job I had to do was protect it. Thing is, I didn't really do a good job.
How? I've got to protect it, but like... Jesus.
So I repaired it quickly again, but this time I got defeated by the sunrise.
Damn, man. Bowled it. Bottled it.
And that meant I had to wait for the next full moon, which may take a while. I then finally remembered that my meat effigy was down, so I remade it before also remembering that I had a marble tree.
Wait, what? What? You can wear that? Oh my god, hold up.
The best move is probably not wearing a block of ice in winter, but each to their own. A good move though is killing the walrus, so I was back at it again because this walking stick wasn't going to get its goddamn self.
And he's down. Got the hat. But we didn't get the goddamn thing again.
With the walrus dropping the Tam O'Shanter, which to be fair wasn't actually a bad find, as it gives you 7 sanity per minute and it's quite good at keeping you warm. Afterwards though, it was back down into the mines.
Right. We're saying it's up here, right? Up here and to the left? It's gotta be up here and to the left.
So up there and to the left I went, finding myself some massive pillars. However, I was kind of in a predicament.
Right. Yeah, maybe bingo, but I'm stuck.
On the journey up, my thermal stone broke. So now I'd freeze to death if I turned back. But I'd also freeze to death eventually if I stayed here.
I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. Do I just carry on at this point?
And with death looming over me, I went YOLO.
What's that? Ancient statue. Who are you? Treasure with a mysterious aura. Can I mine you? Oh, I can. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no 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 no. I'm gonna freeze. That's another issue. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. What's that? Oh, I want to go up there. If I head that way, I can burn some stuff though. Okay, I'm heading this way. Green mushrooms. Where is it? Here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, way out! Give me out! Give me out! Oh! We've been saved! We've been saved! Oh, thank God for that.
So it's just a sinkhole here.
Next to this outpost! Oh, that is so good.
And with being saved, I could breathe a sigh of relief.
I can't believe we made out of there alive.
And I spent the day prepping before heading back in.
I want to see if I can sneak it.
Finding myself a green gem, but sadly I wasn't the ninja I wanted to be.
I need to make a fire pit down here. 100%. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just keep loading up here, which is getting annoying.
I then took a trip back to base to be greeted by my arch enemy.
And the mother goose is back.
So that meant it had turned spring, which also meant the rain was back again. But that meant it was a perfect time to test out my no umbrella. And with it raining, I also remembered something about the Elding Spear.
So it does more damage in lightning, right? I'm going to take out the goose.
Deciding, screw it, go big or go home. Testing the fairy out on the mother goose, forgetting it was almost dark.
Crap, it's getting dark. Uh-oh. This is an actual uh-oh. I can't stand here all night.
So my big brain was activated into overdrive.
Oh, I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm getting cold. If I knew where it was, I'd go to it. Do I have my other hat? Alright, let's just... No. Am I actually gonna die? Oh, I've got an idea. Cool. Hold up. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was close.
Who was it that said I wasn't smart? But once it was day again, I resumed my attack on the mother goose once more.
Please. Ow. I'm freezing now. Crap. Ow. I'm dead. Come on.
Aye! Thank God for my meat effigy. Sadly, it was kind of being spawn camp though.
How are you attacking me straight off the bat? Dude, let me get... Whoa. Chill out. Mate, Freddled and his family are just absolute pains. I should have just killed them. I shouldn't have even kept them.
Luckily, I was able to recover my items, and during the night, I moved the pesky beefalo bell as that was the reason why the scumbags were inside my base.
Oh, he's chasing me. Oh my god. Oh wait, I don't have the health for this.
So I rebuilt my trusty companion, the tent.
Of course it turns day.
And made an outpost in the cave so I didn't have to keep jumping in and out. Then I baited the damaged rock away from the entrance of the ruins, which allowed me to successfully infiltrate, finding an ancient pseudoscience station.
Ah.
The pseudoscience station is what I have been looking for, and it allowed me to use my fuelite ores.
Find a fully intact ancient... What? Doing fully intact. Repair.
I did, however, have to repair it first, so I used up all my ores, but sadly that wasn't enough. And then I started to get hungry, so I resurfaced.
Come back here.
And after I had a bit of chow, I was back down to see if I could find any more fuelite ore, but the whole place was swarming with nightmares.
Ow.
So I thought to myself, could there be another way inside?
Huh? No way. Oh, there's another one here. I might as well just fix this one up.
This one also wasn't swarming with monsters, so I went around mining as much fuelite as I could, taking a little pit stop to have a sit down before returning to mining once more.
Boom! Be wary of my stuff. Right, let's make it. We have now got the slippery... Why is it slippery?
To finish off my sentence there, we now have the fuelite pickaxe, but with that now done, I ended up checking out the fuelite suit. I did, however, get scared off.
Oh! Get me out.
And I was quick to test out my new pickaxe.
Oh, I didn't even lose any durability. My thing.
I then realised I hadn't gambled with Jimbo for a while, and ended up getting my worst score yet.
Run before I die.
Before spending some time to get my health and sanity back up, I then mined some ice with my new pickaxe and decided it was about time I took down the mother goose for good. But it just felt like my lightning attacks weren't working, so I switched tactics back to brute force.
She's down! Oh, you've said this too? You said this was happening?
The issue with killing the mother goose in front of her children is that they kind of got upset and turned into lightning Beyblades.
Get me out, get me out. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yo.
Their weakness, however, was that spinning so much would make anyone dizzy, and once their spin attack was over, I had a good few seconds to get some hits in. So, one by one, I slowly lowered their numbers, and once that was done, I was given a lovely gift.
And now the hounds are attacking. Oh, it's not the time.
So, I had to deal with them.
Damn it. Damn it, 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 damn it.
Now, I had no meat effigy, which meant I had to make my way over to the touchstone that I missed back on day 90, and I was able to recover my items just before nightfall. I then dropped my lantern so I could fight, and quickly warmed up before I froze to death, spending the remainder of the night chilling in my tent to recover.
Oh my god, man.
And safe to say, I was truly stressed. So I just spent day 190 just recovering and trying to process what the hell just happened. But once I had, I was back into the ruins to make some necklace that has a stupidly long name.
Full power from the heavens.
Which, when worn, gave you a light source and a boost in movement speed. But now that I had the ancient ruins complete, I had a new task at hand, taking down the massive tentacle, so I could figure out where this hole leads.
Okay, we're in. We're heading in. Bop! YOLO. Where are we at?
It seemed the hole was just like the wormholes above ground, taking me to a different point in the cave, so I explored a bit more before I found a new exit, and returned to base to fill my stomach up and heal. I then opened up the sinkhole right next to my main base, and found a massive tree biome, followed by another massive tentacle, so I took this one out as well.
Up. Alright guys.
And was taken to a bunny base, and I kinda had something on me that pissed him off.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll eat it. Don't attack. I don't have anything on me.
But next to the bunny base was another tentacle, and this one was surrounded by clockwork bishops. So I took them down first and attempted to take out the massive tentacle, but my commander's helm gave in, and I had to retreat.
What was that? What's this?
But with no helmet, I knew better than to check it out. However, it didn't take me long to get another one, so I headed back, and was given a creepy looking eyeball in my sanity box.
What's that? Oh my god. What is all this?
The rocks were called the Vital Oasis, and mining one gained you some moon rock.
What's going on? I fell asleep. Why did I fall asleep?
However, I was being attacked by an unknown enemy, so I made my way out instead, deciding that was something to figure out another time.
Oh, I don't know. It's a full moon. You know what that means. Glommer's statue first. Oh, hello? What's this? Wet Glommer's flower.
And I had acquired myself a new pet.
I don't think I have enough time to, Oh, Glommer's following me. Oh, hey, okay. Does it mean Glommer's just like mine now?
I then realised I've had a sustainable food source this entire time.
Look at this! Why didn't I do this before? What?
And I headed back to the tentacle I failed to take down, not knowing what lied ahead.
Okay. That on, this on. We go again. Oh! Well, that was easy. Here we go. No, this looks like it could be it. Well, it doesn't know. Well, this game doesn't know. I can just do that. Lol, can't block me. Oh. Yeah! Definitely did not bypass something I wasn't meant to bypass. Spiders. This chest. I need to go into the chest. Oh, it's just you guys. One down. Cool, both down. Okay, chest. Hello. One at chest. A spear? Well, that's pretty crap. Oh, hello. Oh, the clockwork bishops. They're gonna kill me. They'll kill me if I get any close. No. Oh. Alright, let's run through this. Wait. Guys. Ancient gateway statue. Alright, let's fight these guys here. Oh, aye. Oh, cool. This Bisrust. Yeah, I'm guessing I knew I couldn't do anything here though. Sag. It's a massive chain. Well, I gotta get out now without dying. Alright, let's get out. I can place the fossils. Oh. And do what? I'm about to die. Helmet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, 10 health. This no what work. It doesn't work. Now if I take a hit, I'm dead. I'm actually dead here, I think. Oh, my lantern. No, I have my helmet on. I might be able to run past. Run, 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 run. I need my helmet on. I need my helmet on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've got no respawn after this as well. That's right. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot! Oh my god, oh my god.
The issue is, isn't there like clockwork horses and stuff over this way? Day 198 out of the 200, I died. This is going to be gruesome.
Thing is, I just can't take a hit here. The only way to get past. Gotta run. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. We're past. Past. We're chilling.
Oh no! And that's how I played 198 days of Don't Starve Together.